The entire history of man, in a nutshell. Ever find yourself in awe of the world's technological marvels and wonder, how did we end up here? Well, grab your time travel goggles, because we're diving into the entire history of humanity. From our ancient ancestors to the bustling cities we call home, we'll be leaping through time, exploring civilizations, dodging arrows in medieval battles, witnessing the rise and fall of empires, and maybe even taking a pit stop in the Renaissance for a quick art lesson. It's going to be one heck of a ride. Now, you might be wondering, how the heck are we squeezing all of human history into a few minutes? Fear not, for we've compressed the colossal journey into a snappy, action-packed joyride. So, no more beating around the bush. Let the adventure commence. The epic journey of human evolution. Let's kick things off with the mind-blowing journey of the evolution of man, a ride that spans millions of years. From our earliest hominid ancestors to the emergence of Homo sapiens, this thrilling ride will showcase the remarkable transformations and adaptations that led to the rise of modern humans. Now, let's wind the clock back to approximately 4.4 million years ago. This was the time when Ardipithecus, not exactly our direct ancestors, but an important species in our evolution history, roamed the earth. Ardipithecus was a small, ape-like creature that walked on two legs and lived in the forests of East Africa. Its discovery provided valuable insight into the early stages of human evolution and shed light on the transition from arboreal to terrestrial life. Skipping ahead to roughly 4 million years ago, Australopithecus took center stage, one of our earliest ancestors to roam the earth. Their existence marked a crucial turning point in our evolutionary history, as they were the first hominids to walk upright on two legs. This adaptation allowed them to free up their hands for tool use and paved the way for future advancements in our cognitive abilities. Next, around 2.8 million years ago, Homo habilis made their entrance. These tool-wielding innovators marked a significant leap in our story, using primitive tools to interact with their environment. It was a bit like the earliest version of humankind's DIY tools. Fast forward to 1.9 million years ago, and Homo erectus stepped into the limelight. Homo erectus, often dubbed the first globetrotters of the human family, didn't just pack their bags for a casual vacation. This was the Great Migration, a grand adventure that unfolded around 1.9 million years ago. Their brains were evolving, and so were their ambitions. As Homo erectus ventured into new territories, they encountered diverse environments, from the savannas of Africa to the lush landscapes of Asia and Europe. Jumping ahead a bit, we find ourselves in a more recent chapter, where the spotlight is on both Neanderthals and Homo sapiens. Homo sapiens, our adventurous ancestors, had embarked on a serious globetrotting adventure, exploring new territories and bumping into other human species along the way. This global escapade set the stage for a melting pot of diverse human populations across continents. But it wasn't all rainbows and sunshine. Climatic fluctuations and changing landscapes created a backdrop for intense competition. Homo sapiens, armed with advanced abilities, showcased complex tool usage and the capacity for symbolic thought. The Neanderthals, with their unique adaptations, stood their ground. However, as the climate continued to shift, resources became scarce and competition intensified. And in this evolutionary struggle, Homo sapiens emerged as the dominant species, leading to the eventual extinction of Neanderthals around 40,000 years ago. And voila, in the grand finale, modern humans took center stage. They established complex societies, weaved intricate art, and paved the way for the awe-inspiring civilizations we know today. Ancient civilizations to modern times, a nutshell overview. Now let's hop into the time machine and embark on the roller coaster ride of human history beyond our Homo sapiens evolution. Imagine those early humans standing in a field, scratching their heads, and having a light bulb moment like, you know what, hunting is seriously hard work. Let's switch things up, plant our own food, and call it a day. We bet that this revolutionary idea of agriculture changed the course of human history forever. With the discovery of farming, humans were able to settle in one place, form communities, and develop specialized skills. leading to the birth of civilizations that would shape the world as we know it today. Fast forward to the Bronze Age, where civilizations like Mesopotamia, Egypt, and the Indus Valley hit their stride. Bronze tools and weapons became the hottest trend. Empires played the rise and fall game, and humanity was flexing its innovation muscles. It was like an era of dazzling achievements and epic tales, and you can almost hear ancient people saying, "Check out my new bronze spear. It beats the old stone ones, right?" Alright, let's take a stroll through classical Greece, the birthplace of democracy, philosophy, and timeless myths. Think Plato, Aristotle, and the majestic stories of gods and heroes. It's like a cultural renaissance, a spark that ignited the flames of intellectual inquiry. You can almost picture philosophers pondering life's big questions in the shade of an ancient olive tree. Now, let's teleport to the grandeur of the Roman Empire. Picture yourself in awe, checking out engineering marvels like aqueducts and amphitheaters. You're there, witnessing the sheer might of Roman legions and soaking in the extravagance of a bustling metropolis. Who wouldn't want a front row seat to gladiator training sessions, right? Imagine the Roman engineers huddled together, sipping on amphora brewed coffee, brainstorming about making the Colosseum the ultimate entertainment venue. Now, let's hitch a ride on the ancient trade routes, cruising down the legendary Silk Road. Picture a world buzzing with cultural exchange, like humanity's first epic potluck. Spices, silk, and ideas flow between East and West, connecting diverse civilizations and shaping the global narrative. It's like a historical feast where everyone brings their A-game dish to the table, making history the ultimate banquet. As the Western Roman Empire takes a bow, the Byzantine Empire steps into the limelight. Constantinople, the gleaming jewel of the East, becomes a beacon of art, architecture, and Byzantine influence. It's a continuation of the Roman legacy with an Eastern twist. Imagine it as the ancient version of a collaboration between two powerhouse civilizations, creating a cultural fusion that echoes through the corridors of time. Shift gears to the Islamic Golden Age, where scholars in Baghdad and Cordoba shine as beacons of knowledge. From advancements in astronomy to breakthroughs in medicine, it's an era of intellectual brilliance that echoes through the corridors of time. It's as if ancient scholars were dropping knowledge bombs in the world's first TED Talk series, leaving the audience in awe. Next, enter the medieval stage, where knights jousted, castles rose against the horizon, and feudalism dominated the landscape. It's an age of chivalry, epic quests, and the birth of captivating legends like King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. Picture knights discussing battle strategies, while troubadours compose the ultimate medieval playlist. Feel the winds of change as the Renaissance sweeps across Europe. Art and science dance hand in hand, with Leonardo da Vinci's sketching inventions and Michelangelo crafting masterpieces. It's a rebirth of creativity and curiosity, like witnessing the coolest Renaissance fair with all the brilliant minds of the time showcasing their talents. Join daring explorers as they set sail during the Age of Exploration. Magellan circumnavigates the globe, Columbus reaches the Americas, and the world gets a whole lot smaller. It's a time of discovery, cultural exchange, and the reshaping of global dynamics. Imagine explorers having a global summit, sharing tales of uncharted territories over a roundtable discussion and a few tankards of exploration ale. Then let's step into the Enlightenment, an era of reason and intellect. Think Voltaire, Rousseau, and the birth of modern political philosophy. It's an age where reason challenges tradition, and the seeds of societal transformation are sown. Next, hear the clatter of machinery as the Industrial Revolution unfolds. Steam engines power factories, urbanization accelerates, and the world hurtles into an era of unprecedented technological progress. It's a revolution that reshapes economies, societies, and the very fabric of daily life. Now let's take a wild ride through the 20th century. 2 world wars, superpowers duking it out, and a Cold War. That's basically the ultimate historical drama series. It's like binge-watching the craziest show with world leaders playing a global chess match. You can almost imagine them scheming, pulling off political checkmates, and reshuffling the geopolitical deck. Now fast forward to today. We're living in a digital age where technology is practically our BFF. From smartphones to AI, game-changing innovations have flipped how we talk, work, and keep ourselves entertained. It's a thrilling time to be alive as we watch technology shape our future in ways we never imagined. Our world is all about being connected, riding the digital wave, and dealing with ongoing challenges. It's a wild present where the past vibes with us, and the future is this mix of promise and, let's be real, a dash of uncertainty. Well, that brings us to the end of this epic journey through the corridors of time. If this historical roller coaster has left you in awe, don't forget to hit that like button, share the knowledge with your fellow history enthusiasts, and subscribe to History Spotlight for more captivating journeys through time. Your support is what keeps the wheels of our time machine turning. So, until next time, stay curious, stay connected, and most importantly, keep the history alive.